Hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, thank you for your responses to the videos. The nursery rhyme one. I'm so sorry, I could hear it myself when I was testing it, but I thought, well, I'll have to send it out. So I'll be careful not to sit next to the entertainment stage. I think that disco and nursery rhymes for your kids was as good as we was gonna get. Anyway, okay, let's get into Harry and his security case, because apparently it takes place on the 8th. So I've always said, personally, I don't think he'll get it. We'll go into it, but I don't think he'll get it. I hope not, anyway. We'll have a look. Let's just dive right in. How's Harry feeling about his security court case? He's worried they won't get it, you know. He's worried they won't get it. And I'll tell you why. I think, this time, I've said before that he would try and go to the appeal courts because he's got nothing else to lose. But, they've been away from the country for 6 years. They've rarely been back. We haven't seen the kiddies. Meghan hasn't come, apart from a flying visit, literally, in the airport. So why need it now? Why need it now? You brought up your book. You've tried to get yourselves in trouble or threatened. And, yeah, I think, I think this is a difficult one. Now, Harry keeps coming back to the UK. So, is Harry in the UK at the moment? Yes, I told you. He's staying with, he's at his mum's place, okay? He's staying there. So, despite all this back and forth and what Harry's saying and what Meghan's saying and, what they're doing and everything, okay, they are not in the same place. And I bet she told that reporter at her house regarding the, I don't know if it was the Times, the Cut or whatever, when she was in her kitchen and wouldn't let anybody in. What did she tell this person about Harry's absence? Oh, that he meant to be there, but he was running late, okay? He had a meeting, an important business meeting, and he's been very busy. Yeah, I can imagine. So, why is Harry in the UK? Because of Meghan, because of the stuff that's going on with Senator Barley as well. I just get, money troubles for a woman here. How long has Harry been in the UK? Has it been more than a few weeks, a couple of months? Right, so where do we go back within 9 months? Where do we go back? So you got April, March, February, January, December, November, October, September, August. So I did say in August, he went into some kind of treatment facility for, I would assume it's more mental health, okay? More mental health than anything else. Has Harry got any of his children with him, such as Archie? Again, I do see Archie with him. It's like he's better off with Harry. It goes all against the royal traditions, doesn't it? But these two have broken the mould. They're nothing like the royal family. They don't behave in the way, they don't respect the authority, they don't respect the traditions either. How does Harry feel about it breaking out that him and Meghan are not together? I think Harry wants to, you know, push this narrative eventually. He's watching everybody to see what's going on. And he also wants he wants to be liked again. Well, if he left Meghan, I think, despite what's going on, guys, I do think we'd like be happy. Okay, we'd be happy for that. So therefore, it'd make him look a little bit better. These two have to split, you know. It's toxic, toxic, toxic. In every article, they're all saying they're a toxic brand. You know, I mean, when did a brand, you know, replace a relationship, for God's sake? What if Harry's, why does Harry's case, security case, have to be heard in private? Because what you see on the surface is not what you're getting, okay? This is what you're getting, and so, yeah, this is definitely what you're getting. So things are as they seem, and I don't know, I'm getting, you know, not secrets, but obviously information he doesn't want to come out. So what is beneath the surface, if we look closely? You know, because knowledge that is in the past, okay, decisions that have been made with his relationship and stuff like that, and the kids, you know, are going to be coming out in the future, okay? So he doesn't want to announce something just yet. How does Harry feel about Meghan? We will get to the court in a minute. How does Harry feel about Meghan right now? There you go, look, she's doing everything to spite him. She's using the kids, bringing him out. She's doing everything that he doesn't want to have out in the public, okay? But she's lashing out all the time. If you look closely at her behaviour now, recently as well, and into the future, the very near future, you'll see that she is trying to make him angry. How does Meghan feel about Harry right now? Yeah, she can't have her own way, you know. She's doing all she can. Look, she's gonna look a bit crazy, yeah. Oh, look at that, okay. Doesn't want it coming out that is with the Spencer family. So yeah, she's afraid of having her titles removed. She's unwilling. She's making his life very difficult to sort of like end. It's one condition after another, after another. Her state of mind is extremely concerning to me and worrying. She's unwilling to see past anything. She can't see past Harry at all. I mean, I know she's trying to do this as ever in a jam bam and everything else, but you know, this is like really influencer style. It's all about getting back at Harry and the royal family. What does the king know about Harry that we don't? About his situation with Meghan? That Harry's making an effort, okay? He is making an effort. And I can only say this is with the family because obviously the Centre Barley, you know, is in an awful situation. So there's another thing here though as well. So regarding Meghan, I think, why would Harry need the security if he's not with Meghan? Because he wants the IPP status, of course. King Charles wants Harry to do more, to make more of an effort, actually, you know, to put the effort in and try and resolve this situation. What does the King know about Harry's security outcome case in the UK? Meghan's the problem, you know. Meghan is the problem. She's the one that's, you know, bashing Harry for this and pushing it. It feels like Harry would be doing this for Meghan. And if they don't get it, you know, if they don't get this status, Harry's definitely in for it, and so the royal family as well. So it's about, you know, more threats to the royal family. In a way, they wish that Meghan was successful, so that should just back off and, you know, go on her own. But that's not the case. She will never, ever stop attacking the royal family. Never. Not until the day she dies. Okay, so, you know, that kind of reasoning is a bit silly, really. You know, preempt the obvious. She can get the, if she got the IPP status, she's still going to go ahead and do what she wants to do. In fact, should it be even worse? How is Meghan feeling about the chances of this IPP status? I think maybe we're looking at if Harry was awarded it, but would it cover her? And another thing as well, she's on his diplomatic visa. Is she on his diplomatic visa? Absolutely, you know, absolutely. It wouldn't surprise me if there was other names on that visa as well. So this kind of makes no sense that she's immune anyway. Is she immune from prosecution on a diplomatic visa? No. Is she immune at all to prosecution? No. So if Harry got the IPP status, would she be included on it? No, thank God for that. So you say, you know, she's in trouble no matter what. Yeah, she's not going to get what she desires at all. Which begs the question, you know, why does Harry need the IPP status and funding? I mean, they're cheeky gits. They're cheeky gits. I've got stronger words for them. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay then, what will be the court's decision on Harry's security detail? Oh dear, well I get that you know, this is quite bad actually. It's looking bad, but I don't know if it's for us or him. All I can say is despair and ruin and disappointment, and how we'll go on about how it affects his children and stuff. Look, this has an impact on them all. Harry, Meghan, the kids. How will Harry feel about the court's decision? So I think it gets turned down, you know, and I think as well this 6-year difference of them being out of the country, you know, really is very telling, okay. And if he's on a diplomatic visa, he's getting his security detail paid for in America. You know, people say he's not. I've been saying for a few years since Biden, he absolutely is. But he won't stop, okay. He will not stop, and somehow he's going to put another appeal in, And I know we said that before and people said to me, oh, it can't happen. But I tell you, it's just going to keep on going and going and going. Tell me more about this despair and ruin. What does this lead to for Harry? Well, I would think it's, you know, other people taking charge. He could even be charged himself. He thought he had a strong case regarding something. It's like he wanted, he wants it to show strength, you know, like, oh, look at me, look at me. But I think as well it's the IPP. Is it the IPP he's going to be gutted about? No. He's certainly deceiving himself though, okay? He's certainly deceiving himself. I get him removing himself from the picture. How will the judge see Harry in this case? He's untrustworthy with what he says, he's not sincere, you know, and obviously the judge don't want to be spending our taxpayers' money on this reprobate, you know. He's made a lot of wrong decisions, he's done a lot of things wrong, he's upset the apple cart, he's slagged off even our government, he's slagged off, you know, the American government. This guy's not to be trusted at all. And again, I just feel like it's about taxpayers' money. So, I don't know when this started, but it was a couple of years ago. I always said no. You'll have to pay. You'll have to pay. So the reasons what he's giving in it, you know, his lawyers will be speaking in hidden rooms away from cameras is a load of bollocks. So come on then, what kind of excuses is Harry going to give? Is he going to use his children? He's saying he wants to come, you know, he wants to be in the UK. I wonder if that's why he's been in the UK for a little while. Has Harry been in the UK, staying here so he can get his security detail? No, he's staying here because, you know, there's a lot, him and Meghan aren't right, are they? So they're not at home together. I don't know, I see him not giving up, and you know, he'll be saying he wants to bring the children. There's no Meghan though, definitely no Meghan. What other excuse will Harry give to the judge? About, you know, he wants... this is his mum, you know, going on about his mum again. He's going to use his mum in this, that. So whatever happened to his mum could happen to him. You know, I don't think the judge is going to buy this. Is the judge going to buy this crap? Absolutely not, you know. Absolutely not. He's going to... it's a change of perspective, you know, shifting blame, I suppose. This is Harry's undoing, so I don't see that this... I think what it is the judge sees things differently and clearly, okay, or clearer. I'm trying to use back doors, you know, rather than go through Harry. So who's in the back door? Who's in the back door? Let's have a look at William. How will William feel about the judge's decision on Harry's security detail? How will he feel about the ruling? Well, I think he'd be interested, you know, to see why this has to be in the dark. Okay, so he's wondering, you know, what on earth Harry is going to say behind closed doors. He's more concerned with, yeah, I think William is more concerned with what is being said behind closed doors. Okay, how will Harry feel about the judge's final? Will Harry get his RPP status given to him with this judge? Yes or no? Yes or no? Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Oh dear, I've got to. So basically, you know, it's going to be the royal family that picks up this, I think. Because you've got, you know, disputes there with the royal family, and, you know, like I say, nothing that Harry does is in any kind of tradition, and I think he'll be looking to his father to manage this financially then. So is it his dad who, you know, will the royal family pay for Harry's security in order to keep him shut up? No. No, I don't. Do you know what I keep hearing? Stop using your dead mother. Stop using your dead mother. So will, you know, I'm just double checking here. Will Harry challenge this decision once more? So he's saving face here. He's saving face, and I get, you know, a lack of commitment. So that, you know, the answer would be no to him. I'm going to say definitely does not get the security, you know. I'm going to say that. And I think using his mum for his excuse of, you know, poor behaviour. I mean, it's just, you know, people are getting fed up of it. You know, does the judge see right through Harry? It's as if the judge says you can't go any further, but then there'll be talk of it. There'll be talk of it. So, you know, despite what we see and hear, and that is at the final appeals or whatever it is, you know, he's not going to give up at all. He sees Harry as being a child, acting like a child. And we know he lost his parents when he was young, but 3 of my children lost their mum as well, and it was horrific, okay, that, you know, the eldest daughter, you know, found her mum, her body. Absolutely must have traumatised her. But did she let it beat her? No. She's a loving mother, a hard worker, she's stable, she's got a beautiful home. You know, she's truly beautiful inside and out. They all are, but, you know, she's a survivor as well. So So Harry, you've got no frigging excuse. In fact, I'd be ashamed of you. I really would. You're an embarrassment, you know, crying and crying and crying for money and using your mum, you know, to get security or to get you out of trouble. It's disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting. Are the press going to get fed up of Harry using his mum as an excuse for everything? They'll try and balance it out, you know. They go, I don't know why people feel sorry for him. He's not the only person in the world to have lost their mum when they're a child. And, you know, walking behind that coffin, that's not child abuse at all. If he'd have been told he couldn't do it, you know, it'd have been the same story, the same reaction. Oh, they wouldn't let me, I missed out. And, you know, he's never going to be happy with whatever. So they'll try and find a balance, but maybe they talk about how he should have healed by now, or, you know, come to terms with it. And he should have, you know, he really should have dealt with it. But then again, you've got his psycho wife dressing up as her. I mean, that is weird, okay? Truly, truly weird. Just like the Arden cream as well. I mean, that is disgraceful. Why would you say something like that? Keep it to yourself. Okay, outcome for Harry in this court case then. Get out, leave the country, you're not wanted, go somewhere else. You haven't done much about this, Harry. You've been to a Well Child Award maybe twice, have you? And you're hoping to get the Invictus. Well, you've got a full army there, haven't you, to support you. How will Meghan feel about what's the outcome for Meghan? Because for him, it's not going to work out at all. Outcome for Meghan? Well, she's busy. She's got legal cases to deal with as well. So she's got legal problems. You know, it's as if she's going to take some action. So she's like, will Meghan file for divorce? Or will news of a divorce happen after this security detail? No, she's going to, you know, it's all talk about wasting even more money on this case as well. She's definitely under a lot of stress and pressure. She's not really sure what she's doing yet. She's waiting for information. And yeah, does Meghan fear that she could be, you know, arrested for something? Oh, yes. Now, I've always told you guys, haven't I, you know, that she is afraid of going to prison as well. So, you know, this could be, this is bad. This is bad if it can't be resolved. But what is it that she, you know, what has she done? What has she done that worries her so much? I have to say, I think it's to do with people, and children. Is she frightened to go to get arrested over children? Yes or no, universe? No. Is it to do with the Sussex Squad? Certainly is. Certainly is. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Reaching people out. All the communications, all the emails as well. Because, you know, these two use like VPNs or burner phones, or, you know, constantly changing. This is to do with communication. So what kind of communications could get arrested? All these things that she's done in the past, you know, all these things, but they are coming out. We've got them here, past into the future, things you've done in the past, coming out and getting exposed. Is Meghan facing jail time? Is it a realistic prospect that she's facing jail time? I would say so, you know. Page of Swords reversed. I call it the little shit syndrome. You know, like somebody who's just got out of prison. That's what I mean. So yeah, I do feel it. I do feel it. She's deliberately done stuff. She's stirred up the pot. She's got involved in stuff she shouldn't have. And she has broken the law. Has Meghan broken any laws? I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Yeah, stuff she's working on as well. Again, about the scenery in the back, about the surface. We need to get underneath the surface, and I think that's what's going to happen and be achieved. Well, that is wonderful, because I've always said, you know, will she go to prison? I don't think she will, because there's another way out, you know. Would Meghan take her own life to avoid prison? There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay, so we always said her demise was coming. I don't wish death on anybody, actually. But it is a relief for some people, you know. If you've been ill or stuff like that, then I'm supportive of it. Do I want her to pass over because I don't like what she does? No, I don't. I don't. But it's something I've always seen, and I'm sure you guys will put in the comments that yes, I've said it before. Okay guys, that's it for that one. I'm going to crack on with King Charles and see what is going on with his health. Okay. Alright guys, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and show me the love in your comments. Okay. Bye now. Bye bye.